According to the World Health Organization, approximately 280 million people suffer from depression. Out of those 280 million people, 30% never seek help. That's because of the stigma that surrounds depression. People that suffer from depression are often seen as weak individuals, and they often feel embarrassed or ashamed to ask for help. In 2016, I suffered a traumatic brain injury. I lost my memory and I had to relearn how to walk. Imagine having to go through all of that only to return to work and be shamed for having to see a psychiatrist. I was told things like, "You look well though, you don't have depression," or "You're just trying to get out of work, aren't you?" Untreated depression can lead to prolonged suffering, and in the worst case scenario, it can lead to suicide. According to the National Library of Medicine's website, stigmatizing beliefs about depression, such as others believing that those suffering from depression are responsible for their own condition and are weak individuals, can have a substantial effect on those who suffer from it. A participant in this study said, "Everyone says, 'You look so well,' and 'there's nothing wrong, you silly.' Maybe if I got help earlier, if someone had identified it and treated it more seriously, things would have been better." According to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, over 50% of people who die by suicide suffer from major depression. Now, what does this have to do with us? Someone you may know or someone that you really care about may be suffering from depression and you never notice because they're concealing it. Someone very close to you might be suffering from depression, but you may not see the signs that they're exhibiting because you never learned about them. You might even have a weird feeling about somebody, maybe that something's wrong, but you just can't figure it out. My recommendation to you is that you attend an educational program. I suggest that you take an educational program through the National Alliance on Mental Illness's website called NAMI in Our Own Voice. This program is completely free, and to register, all you have to do is go on their website, www.namisandiego.org, or you can call their phone number at 858-634-6580. This program lasts for about an hour. By learning about depression, you can learn how to support those around you that suffer from it and help to reduce the stigma surrounding it. This will result in more people getting the help that they need to recover and live full and healthy lives. I was extremely fortunate to have a husband that supported me throughout my darkest times. He supported me and encouraged me to get help despite what others said. Because of his support, I continued my therapy and eventually got better. According to researchers from the Highland Springs Specialty Clinic, having a strong support system has many positive benefits, and it has been proven to reduce depression. According to the State of Mental Health in America's website, those who have support are 8 to 9 times more likely to seek help and continue treatment. In summary, many people suffer from depression alone because of the stigma surrounding depression. The solution is to take an educational program about depression. I'd like to give you this handout with the upcoming dates and times of the educational programs through the National Alliance on Mental Health Illnesses in hopes that you would register and attend one at your earliest convenience. In closing, I would encourage every one of you to imagine what it would be like to have depression and to feel so alone and to have no one to support you. Wouldn't you want to change that? Let's make a difference today.